Do you guys know where the gypsies come from? Anybody? Romania, did I hear? They actually come from India. They left India about 1500 years ago to make their way to Europe. They established both across the way and across the continent. In southern Spain, Andalusia, the gypsies' unique ways and style mixed with the Spanish guitar and the Arab singing and brought to life flamenco. Flamenco could be defined as the artistic expression of a culture that for centuries, as you probably know, have suffered from exclusion, they've been enslaved, they've been purged, but that also always found a way to represent their celebration for life through art. But wait a minute, you're probably thinking, why is she talking about flamenco here at the IDB? The thing is, I love flamenco. As Enrique said, I've been a flamenco dancer since I'm 6, and so it really comes natural to me to mix my passion for flamenco into my daily activities. And today, I want to mix it with something that I'm sure many of you deal with daily. I'm going to mix flamenco and data. Yes. Come on, don't you think a spreadsheet could use a little bit of flamenco's passion and energy? I certainly do think so. Here at the bank, many of you, I'm sure, spend your days looking at data or finding insights from data. I promote the use and application of open data. When we are analyzing data, we usually enter a very focused, analytical way of thinking. But when we want to communicate the results we find, it isn't effective to continue in such an analytical mode. We should actually change to a more fun, creative way of thinking in order to captivate our audience. So here's where flamenco can help you. And I'm going to tell you how you can put your data to dance flamenco. First, you need to find your story. When you're looking at your data, scrolling through all those rows and columns, ask yourself, what story are these numbers telling me, and what story do I want to tell with these numbers? If there's something flamencos can do, is taking their audience through an emotional journey while watching a show. In flamenco, different emotions and moments call for different rhythms and structures. Bulerías and rumbas are going to make you celebrate their happy dances and music, but soleás and martinetes are more to go within. The rhythm of the martinete, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually represents the sound of the hammer that the enslaved gypsies used as construction workers. So what can you take from this? When you're looking at your data and finding your story, make sure you choose the correct rhythm to represent your message. So second, find the emotional side of your story. Paco de Lucia used to say that the hands play what the heart wants to tell. So for him, his guitar and flamenco were a mean to express his feelings. You can do the same with your data. Sorry. You can do the same with your data. Here at the bank, there is a data set called something like IIDB, ITI, General Project Details, or something like that. It gives you information about disbursements and operations. But if you change from the analytical mode to the flamenco mode, you can see those numbers not as money spent, but as lives improved. For instance, the number of schools built in Brazil. So make sure you connect with your data and the emotions behind the numbers. Third, choose carefully and don't put everything at the same time. In flamenco, artists play with matices, the idea of carefully layering out the use of their energy throughout the performance. If you use all your energy at once, you will just exhaust yourself and your audience. Flamencos will lose the nuance of their dance. The same happens with data. If you put all what you've learned through your research, people will just get lost and your message will get confused. So when you're writing a story with your data, make sure you choose the correct information to create that lasting effect you wish to produce in your audience. So remember, find your story, the emotional side of your data, and choose carefully, and you'll be putting your data to dance flamenco. Thanks.